What day is it, man?
Oh, it's Saturday.
It's Saturday. That time of week again. Alright, so we're doing another vape video. I didn't I say one time that this is not a vape channel?
Right.
You know what we need? We need an intro. We need like an intro song. If there's any music creators out there that want to make us an intro song, do it. We'll use it, I promise.
If we get multiples, we'll have to choose between them.
It has to be good. No, it doesn't have to be very good.
It has to be clean and it can't be copyrighted.
Okay, yeah.
Copywritten. Copywritten. That's it.
I don't know.
That's it.
The smart people in our comments will tell us.
I'm sure.
Today's video is going to be a little bit different.
I'm probably going to rant quite a bit, so I'm going to go ahead and apologize in advance.
We're not going to be answering questions today. Next Saturday we will answer questions again, so if we left out your question from last week, leave it again in the comments down here. But today we're just going to answer one big question that we get a lot, not only on the internet but here at the shop too.
Yeah.
That is, does vaping cause popcorn lung? First, before we start this video, I want to quickly say, if you can't make this assumption on your own, neither of us are medical experts.
No.
And we don't have medical degrees. We're not experts on this subject, but we're just relaying facts that we know to you and our own opinions on it.
I'm not an expert on anything, if that makes any of you feel better.
The real name for it, the scientific name for it, is bronchiolitis obliterans. Bronchiolitis obliterans.
It's also obliterative bronchiolitis. It's also constrictive bronchiolitis or popcorn lung.
We printed stuff off for this.
No, he printed stuff off. I've got stuff pulled up on my phone.
Man, we've got 20,000 subscribers. It's time to get serious and start printing stuff off. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention reported several cases of bronchiolitis obliterans, or popcorn lung, in workers in a microwave popcorn plant in Missouri in the year 2000. That is where all this stuff is coming from. Something you can't find on any of these articles is that it's actually a small number of the people who worked in this plant that actually experienced the symptoms of popcorn lung. Not saying that that necessarily means anything, but there was a lot of people who worked here that breathed in the same chemical. Only a small number of them actually came out and said that, hey, I've got something wrong with me.
There were 8.
Yeah, 8 of them. So a lot of people at this plant were not even affected by the chemical. Does that mean that it didn't cause harm to them? No, I'm pointing that out because a lot of places haven't. Now, the chemical that is assumed responsible for this is called diacetyl or diacetyl, however you want to say it. It is a chemical that is found in a lot of flavorings that make things taste buttery. Yeah. And it is also found in some e-juices. Now, a lot of companies, ever since this story came out, have removed that chemical from their e-juices. Most of the big ones have. And like he was saying earlier, that it made them taste a little bit less good. So
yeah, no, I just vape liquids that have diacetyl. I don't.
Right, if it don't have diacetyl, it ain't for him.
Right. In all honesty, according to the scientific world, it is what's known as an idiopathic syndrome, in that there's no known cause. They can't link any certain cause to it. There's a lot of claims that this chemical may cause it.
Diacetyl is what is thought to be causing this problem, the popcorn lung, and that's why they've made the connection that vaping may also cause popcorn lung, because diacetyl might. They don't even know. The people who are making these claims don't even know that diacetyl is actually what's causing these problems. We're not sitting here saying that no, vaping definitely 100% does not cause popcorn lung, because like I said before, we don't know. But at the same time, they don't know that it does. This claim, the reason we even have to make this video is ridiculous. Yep. There's absolutely no basis for it whatsoever. There's also no basis that it doesn't cause it. It could cause it, but as of right now, it looks like it doesn't. There's nothing that I can find on the internet. There's no research that you can do that you can be like, oh, well, yeah, vaping definitely does cause popcorn lung, because it doesn't exist. There's no proof for it whatsoever, even if your e-juice does have diacetyl in it. The reason I made this video is not to debunk this claim. It's to ease your mind. If you're out there and you're thinking, hey, I want to quit smoking, I'm thinking about starting vaping, but everybody's telling me that it causes popcorn lung. I just want to ease your mind and say that from the research that we've gathered, do your own research. If you don't want to take it from us, go online and do your own research. I can tell you right now that it's very unlikely that you're going to get popcorn lung from using e-cigarettes. Now, if you're smoking cigarettes right now, you actually have a much better chance of getting popcorn lung if diacetyl is what causes popcorn lung, because there are 400 times more diacetyl in regular tobacco cigarettes than there is in any e-liquid that you can find.
If you're worried about it, stay away from the creamier custardy vapes or the buttery vapes, because those are the ones that are most likely to have diacetyl in them. And we actually have a line that's been tested and can guarantee 100% they have no diacetyl in them. And there's several out there, guys. I mean, you can ask the people at the vape shop, because I guarantee you somebody there knows of at least one line that they carry that contains no diacetyl. There's, like I said, there are still lines that do. I still vape those juices. That's my choice. I'm not telling you what your choice should be. You have to make that decision. Based on the medical evidence that's out there, I can honestly say I'm not worried about it.
I would consider myself a very health conscious person.
Yeah.
He can tell you, I watch my diet very carefully.
It depends on which diet he's on.
I go to the gym pretty regularly. I care about what goes into my body. I've done extensive research on this. I wouldn't do this if I thought that it was going to cause an irreversible lung disease for me. I'm not saying that this is 100% healthy. I know the risks that are associated with this.
What we do know is that every major study that's been done on them shows that they are at least 95% safer than cigarettes or any kind of traditional tobacco.
Yeah. See, I made the mistake when I was younger. I developed a nicotine addiction, and it was either continue smoking regular cigarettes or try to quit using e-cigarettes. And I did quit using e-cigarettes. Now it's just kind of a hobby for me, so that's why I continue to do it now. It's important to know that as of right now, today's date is December the
17th.
Today's date is,
I think,
December the 17th, I think.
Yeah,
and as of right now, there are 0 reported cases of vaping actually directly causing popcorn lung. And also, as of this date, and like I said earlier, cigarettes contain 400 times more diacetyl than any vape juice does. There are 0 reported cases of regular cigarette smoking causing popcorn lung. So, yeah, we're just making this video to kind of ease your mind if you're thinking about getting into vaping and you're like, well, I don't want popcorn lung. Like I said, do your own research, make your own decisions. We're just trying to inform you a little bit about what we know as far as the whole popcorn lung thing goes. There is one question that we want to address really quickly that we got on our last video. Coast Yuki says, what are your opinions on clones?
I think clones are a major part of the market. I'm not saying that you should or shouldn't support clones, because it does suck for the high-end mods and the modders that make them when somebody clones their device and sells it a lot cheaper. And I understand that, but it also makes this industry more available to people that may not make a lot of money. We don't sell a lot of clones. The only ones that we have right now are the Velocities. Me personally, I actually own a couple. I'm not going to lie. They were actually, whenever I first started vaping and got into the more hobbyist side of it, clones were, honestly, they were about all that was available to me. And there's no doubt in my mind that they helped me quit.
That's pretty much probably going to be it as far as this goes. Like I said, we're going to do our regular Q&A next Saturday. So if you want to leave questions in the comment section, go ahead and we will try our best to answer them in the next video. Also, I've got Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, all that good stuff. The information is in the description below. You can follow me on those platforms, and I'll also try to get to your questions there. We get a lot now.
Yeah.
It's really insane how much people want us to answer their questions. I mean, I wouldn't want his advice or anything.
We appreciate all the participation, because in all honesty, this is a community, and it's a lot more fun when we can have conversations, and really that's what these videos are. It's a conversation between us and you guys.
Sorry for the jumping around on the whole popcorn lung thing. We really had no planned out
He didn't tell me that we were doing this until he got in here today.
I get a lot of these questions, and I just wanted to quickly address it. It's completely understandable that a lot of people are concerned about this. I'm definitely concerned about it, but I have eased my own mind by doing research and you know, just using some common sense measures. I think a lot of people have a problem nowadays with just seeing the titles of articles and then automatically believing that the statement in that title is true.
It really comes back to fake news.
Yeah. It's I mean.
It does.
And that's one of the main reasons why I started doing these videos. I have a lot of things that I want to say, a message that I want to get out, and hopefully we can combat some of this through these videos.
There's a war on vaping.
There is.
There's
there
a war
is.
on vaping. I mean, you've got articles that are coming out. They're using studies in ways that the study wasn't meant to be used.
Yeah.
You have people that are doing these studies that see that their studies are actually being used in the wrong way and are getting downright pissed off, for lack of a better word.
But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. We're over 20,000 subscribers now. I know I said I was going to do a giveaway at 10,000, but it's just going up so fast. I'm going to try to do it next week. I'm thinking about giving away something really cool, and actually multiple things I'm going to be giving away. So stay tuned for that. If you're excited for that, let me know in the comments, and I'll make sure I get to it as quickly as possible. Thank you for watching. We'll see you. He'll see you Saturday. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.